Nothing like it. Come take...
The Abyss Order. Enemies of the human race. Even with that said, it was a bit of a hassle, but I...
Really? That quickly?
Come to think of it, Mr. Big Animal God
How do I put it? The Seven, as people now know them, were once known as each Archon presides over their own part of Teyvat. Only in performing this duty can we attain power. But I don't...
Go forth and establish a city of freedom without rule.
Jean, you're such a devote. Maybe someone got a little...
However it may have come to be, without a doubt, I am now the weakest Archon among the Seven. Aw, you flatter me.
Oh, such a humble god. Is it a blessing? But we digress. Let's get back to the topic at hand. We have tracked the Abyss Mage to the vicinity of the winery.
I cannot stress enough how important it is to not let it escape.
Well, that's not bad.
Eyes on me!
Keep back! Windblade!
Huh? What's this? After the Abyss Mage was defeated, a certain energy just... It seems that energy was being used to cut off the... Huh. Do you know of Storm Terror's lair? Of course. I believe the people of Mondstadt. After Dvalin woke up, he took the ancient ruins, as it was with the storms that previously cut Mondstadt off from the outside world. The entrance... But now, as the energy dispersed from the Abyss Mage, I was able to read the... I must admit, it sounds even more horrendous than a... It should be enough to let us break through the storm barrier and reach...
Which means we're going to confront Dvalin? I'm fine with that. Jean is the one who wishes to avoid any
No. When there are no other options left, it is... If slaying him is our only choice, I will gladly be...
Fortunately, we have yet to need to go there.
By that, you mean...
I mean that the Holy Liar is not our real trump card?
The Traveler?
Correct. But you have a much more precious forte. The impurities and the tears, and the curse, which mean...
You tone-deaf bard! Don't you... You've seen what Dvalin is like when he's ticked off?
Hey. Nice plan.
I am with you, Honorary Knight.
Oh, so we just need to fight monsters?
Humans aren't without their strengths. Let's go.
And so, epic actions of brave heroes finally leads to this 11th hour.
It's a storm barrier! It looks so dangerous.
Leave it to me. Although this wooden lyre is all I have, I don't need the lyre to break through this kind of storm.
Enemy attack! Prepare...
The stage will need to be cleared before I can begin my performance. Generally speaking, such chores are not the concerns of the performer himself.
Wait, what's going on? There shouldn't be any hilly troll camps in the vicinity of Storm Terror's lair.
must leave no stone unturned.
Keep back! I taste blood.
As a good knight should.
Keep back!
The hilly trolls usually do not venture. It puts a heavy burden on their body.
The Abyss Order must be manipulating them behind the scenes, yet they shouldn't have been presumably spreading their forces to halt our plans.
Without further ado, I suppose I can play faster if my only audience is the wind.
It actually opened! You're not entirely useless, Tone.
This is it. We are now in. Watch yourselves.
I'll keep this close.
Looks like this is the front gate to Storm Terror's lair. The gate is enormous compared to us. But still, Paimon wonders how Dvalin gets in there with a body that huge.
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
Oh. You do have a point. It's stuck.
It's stuck.
Hey, check out that roof. Is there a giant...
I suppose we could make...
Let's make a detour then.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Do you think there will be abyss mages hiding in the ruins? Either way, if we do run into one, we will let the victorious Master Diluc do the...
Do not underestimate them, just because I have beaten one of them before. I'm not boasting. I'm simply saying there is more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Correct. That's why I tagged along after all. Well, that and also for your safety. Why am I so diligent? Too diligent for a poet, in fact.
So says the person that made zero effort to search for the dragon tears and drink in the tavern all day. Paimon doesn't get it. What part of you is remotely diligent?
Right.
Look, a wind current! It might lead us to the top of the tower.
The more the merrier. First round's on me.
Oh, we can't advance any further.
Is this the work?
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. These ruins even predate the existence of the... Mondstadt is a city without a ruler. It was ruled over by a... Anyway, I'll sing you that story when we have...
The markings on this seal. If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light act. If we retrieve and reintegrate all the parts, we should be able to get it working.
We should be close to completing the ceremony for this. Let's put the last part back and see.
Looks like we're right. There are 3 more halos circling the tower.
Which means there are 3 more corresponding light actuators. I can see one from here. The rest must be scattered within the ruins around here.
Why did Dvalin pick a place filled with puzzles and seals as his lair?
He doesn't walk in.
You do.
more the merrier. First round's on me! To ashes! Back off!
Wow, this light actuating ceremony does work magic! It looks like one of the 3 halos above has now become solid ground! Let's start looking for the next puzzle!
You haven't won yet! Done! Where have you been hiding?
It seems 2 of the halos have become solid ground. One more and the seals at the top of the tower will be broken. we should venture onward from here. Here.
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs after we're done. Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people of Mondstadt.
I have loved that song since I was small. How are you feeling today, Honorary Knight? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can
Even Master Diluc accompanied us to the very end, despite only being an accidentally bystander.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the...
It's freedom.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you that Mondstadt is the city? She really is Mondstadt is a romantic city, and its citizens enjoy the most freedom amongst the 7. I hope the dragon that once protected Mondstadt will soon be free. No one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt betrayed him, and no one should have told him that it was his eternal duty to protect the... He has the right and freedom to choose his own way of life.
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousands of years of wind that have blown, just like the last time, I shall channel animal energy for you.
Oh, no wonder you said his voice sounds familiar.
Look! There are 2 shiny spots on Dvalin's back! They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots! Dvalin is getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer. Extract and condense the pure animal from the shock-screen fire. Shattering them will create acceleration points. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled. Now we can fight Dvalin on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous. Yeah! 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 That was uncalled for. Tainted blood clot on his neck. Let's play. Yeah. This is Dvalin's ace in the hole. Celestinum Finale Termini.
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the fissures will be hot. Be sure to watch your step. blood clot on his neck. Hey! Lay off!
Yahoo!
Clot on his neck.
Brace yourselves. This place is gonna collapse!
It's been a while since we flew like this together. How, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animo Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt, and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere, and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
You guys are back! Yep, we're back from tussling with You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back. I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that. That doesn't come into it. You guys deserve all the credit for when I brought you into the city that day. I was just doing my duty. You're welcome. But have you been Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. Aftermath? Here? What? While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers when we first met.
Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, Mondstadt would be in much greater danger. Me too. But I have a... Hilichurls aren't usually... Our best guess is that the Abyss Order is behind it.
They've taken over the Hilichurls.
That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to... I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your victory, not listening to all this somber talk. I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roasting. There's no time like the present, right?
You bet. You may have forgotten till just now.
Awesome, let's go. It's been way too long since I last ate. Wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right there. I just have...
If you ever want to trade tactics...
Ta-da! Ta-da!
Here we go. This is it. Crisis, danger, the thrill of adventure. Adventurers Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost puppy. Roll up, youngsters. Join the advent. What? The storm terror threat is resolved? Storm terror should have put.
Long live the heroes! Many trade routes have closed due to the storm terror incident. We can cope for now without... I cannot imagine a... I hope they get the trade routes back up and running.
So Storm Terror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the four winds. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship... For that, we have you to thank. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and freedom will...
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. Ah, so you do feel something for me. And people to bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new...
Sweet-talking sugar...
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Just looking for a quiet spot to collect my thought.
While all the other knights are working hard to clean up after...
Thinking can be an arduous task, you know. Believe...
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat... If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a... To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. That same day, I saw shadowy
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. Except for me, of course. And so I approached through various means. I managed to gather... The situation is this. The Abyss Order...
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. and it was this very
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain... there's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the...
One minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. I agree. He sets a terrible example for... but let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. 1 sticky honey roast, please. It's been getting quite busy. So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind us. What are your...
Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7...
Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius. And our... That's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt... All right, now let's eat before it gets cold.
That was good!
Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You could always... Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Him...
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the holy
May the Animo Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how—
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favon. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing. And on the contrary,
Sounds like quite the story. So, we cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The Holy Lyre! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
How could this Holy Lyre, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see!
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again!
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? You tone-deaf bard! Hey, don't go!
Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is the Gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Honorary Knight, you're awake. I wouldn't say I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used that bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had all. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. But
He left? Already?
the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree. It's probably due to the connection.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. So you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss. As you know, visions are external magical foci that in truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and—
Allergenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself. It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and—
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbinger. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya?
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The Tsaritsa who reigns for— The 7 don't always get along well, but still. How should I put that? 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years— But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui. If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of LEIA. The Geo-Archon who reigns there, unlike me, he only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for LEIA for the rest—
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain someone.
In any case, this year's Rite of Descension is soon to begin. If you missed—
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before?
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Yup. Traveler, as you set off on your journey once again, the birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the destination is not everything. So before you reach the end— Great. So, that's that for the Animo Arc. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single clan. Well then, best be off to LEIA. If the descent...
It's hard to remain on dry land. So long. Never quite seem to get my land back.